people innocent victims of circumstances and misfortune, or are they a public threat?
It's a question many people wonder about in light of recent violence by and against the homeless. KRDO News Channel 13 Scott Harrison is live at the Salvation Army Homeless Center near downtown Colorado Springs.
And Scott, many homeless people, for a variety of reasons, don't get into a shelter.
Yeah, guys, that can leave them vulnerable to people who may dislike or approve of their lifestyle. It can also lead to situations when they themselves threaten others.
Hey boy! Colorado! He's Colorado. He's a homeless dog too.
Christine Noyce has been homeless since her house burned down 3 years ago. She doesn't want us to fear or avoid the homeless, just try to understand them.
We're not a disease. Being homeless is, we're not as fortunate as, unfortunate enough, we're residentially challenged.
But the reality is that many people do fear the homeless, especially after 2 recent incidents. In one, police arrested a homeless man accused of stabbing an employee outside the famous steakhouse downtown. In the other, a homeless campfire grew out of control and threatened a shopping center in the Southgate area. There were no arrests or injuries. However, this trend works both ways, and lately it seems that we're seeing more cases of violence against homeless people. The latest incident happened Wednesday night in this shopping center just north of Citadel Mall. Police say a homeless man and woman were sleeping here when 2 teens attacked them and began kicking and hitting the man. He's now in a hospital with serious injuries. One of the suspects, shown here, is 18. The other is a juvenile. And last month, a homeless man was shot and killed by a resident at this housing complex. We asked police and the Salvation Army what to make of it all.
I think we got to remember they are people who are maybe on the outs, but we can't judge them by their cover because we've never walked a day in their shoes.
My message to everybody would be you don't need to fear them because they're not out, just victimizing people. They're trying to survive. So just try to understand where they come from.
But a permanent solution to homelessness that we can all agree on isn't here yet. Now, for Christine Noyce, the woman you met at the beginning of our story, there's good news to share. She recently received a housing voucher. That means she, her husband, and her 2 daughters will have a home soon. We're live in Colorado Springs. Scott Harrison, KRDO News Channel 13.